Hi everybody, welcome to episode 16 of Team Valley MOT. I hope you're still enjoying the videos as much as we are making them. Somehow we've made it all the way through 16 weeks now. We've decided that we're going to change the release date to a Sunday rather than a Thursday. Just gives us more working days to get the video done, because we ended up where we were a couple ahead and then we've started catching up, so we've decided that Sunday is better for us and hopefully better for you. The first thing we're going to talk about is the G-Wagon. Eventually we've had a little bit of time on it, a little bit of progress. So the wheels are all on now. We'll put these 2019 mirrors on because the old mirrors were sort of really old and tired. That's the old mirror there. Obviously it's beyond repair. Someone's had to go, I think, back in the day, put a screw in there. Not very good. So the mirrors are all on. They're going to be wired in this week through Paul. We've also changed all the rest of the lights. They're all working perfect now. I think it starts to take shape now. The wheels look really good. We removed the side steps off the side. We have ordered a set, but we're not sure whether to put them back on now. It looks quite clean like that. The only thing is you can see more of the tailpipe there. We might just change that. But that's the progress for the G-Wagon this week. Mirrors on. Wheels are all done. We've changed the wheel nuts. Check the rest of the suspension over. That's all perfect. And it's running all right now. So now that it is starting to come together, we'll get Angus, Kish and Sunderland to do the interior and then obviously get the bodywork done. We've got an Audi S8 in at the moment. This is another car from We Buy Cars for More on Scotland Road in Newcastle. So this is in for a pre-sale check and a service. So it's going to be getting oil and air filters. We're going to use man filters and we're going to put in the Castrol oil. That's what the VW spec the oil that it should be. This is, I think these cars are about 500 horsepower, just over standard. This one's had a full Miltech system. It's been slightly lowered and it's running 720 horsepower now. Unbelievable car. The power the car's got is fantastic. There's no squeaks, rattles, bangs inside that car when you're driving along. It's like you're driving on a cloud. But then you put it in sport mode, get your foot down, it releases all the power. Awesome machine. So that's going to be getting serviced hopefully in the next 20 minutes. And then we'll give it a road test, get it back to the customer ready for the new person picking that up. This is Paul's Can Phantom van. So as you know, that we are the main agent for Can Phantom in the northeast. So if it's from Leeds up to the border of Scotland, if you want a Can Phantom, you come through us. Obviously any other areas, go onto the Can Phantom website, go and select a dealer and you'll find out exactly where your local dealer is and they will put you in touch with them. So we're going to do a deal on Can Phantoms because we have spoken to the local police and the councils and they're obviously not very happy that the car crime is up in the area. So there's a big list of vehicles, so any sort of Ford, Focus, Fiesta, Transit Custom, Ranger, they're all highly targeted at the minute. Any sort of Land Rover, Range Rover. So if you've got a Discovery 5, Discovery 4, Range Rover Sport, Vogue, anything with that badge on, it's highly targeted at the moment. So these are normally 495 fitted, we're actually reducing it to 399. As long as you book in before the end of December and you get your booking date before, I think it's going to be the end of March, but we're going to do an email campaign out to our customers to let them know. But if you're watching the video and you do want to get your car secured, then we'll make sure that deal is honoured throughout the country. So we are the agents for the northeast, but we will speak to every other Can Phantom dealer and get that done for you throughout the country as long as you came through this video. So you walk around the back here. So Team Valley printers, they did all the graphics on this van for us, they wrapped it all. So just remember that your Can Phantom, that'll actually protect you against key cloning, relay theft, key theft, any sort of hot wiring and much more ways that the thieves have got. So people are sometimes breaking into the houses, taking the keys, or they could take out your bag while you're shopping, walk around the car park, found your car and they'll be driving away. But it doesn't matter, remember, if you get a Can Phantom fitted, I'll give you the key to the vehicle and if you don't know the PIN number, then you won't be taking that vehicle. So protect your car from only $399. Give us a call, we'll get you booked in. And if you're not in our area, we will direct you to somebody who can do it for you. This is a local company. We do a few vans for them. This is just in for a service and it was cutting out now and again. I think we've Got to the bottom of that now. Callum's just been working on it. This little one is in for service and a health check. So this is a local company who supplies all our tellies, projectors, all the sound systems in the in our own homes and obviously in the garage. So if you come to the reception, you see there's lots of tellies, there's good sound system in there. The guys obviously they watch as a projector TV for any sort of training, and they do watch it obviously for a bit of TV on the break times. So they've supplied all that. I'm going to put all their details up here now. So anything you need for home entertainment, sound systems, anything like that, speak to Serb. I'm sure he'll sort you out a good price if you mention that you came through us. So that engine is the engine out of the Porsche. So this is the 4-cylinder, the newer version. This is going back to the customer now. So that car's all done, just been collected. He's over the moon. It seems a lot of engines lying around here at the minute. So this is just had an engine as well. So in one of the previous videos, this had the engine out and it was sitting outside just waiting for the new one arriving. That's all done now. It's just getting a quick check over and an MOT before that goes back to the customer. This Defender's a regular customer, so she's literally just changed the wheels. We've also just changed the door cards, all the door seals, just to get them up to standard, because after a time they start to get hard, get little bits of leaks. Paul's just finishing off all that. I've never actually seen one of these before, but this little old bath is in for an MOT. Car's immaculate. So that'll be going back to the customer. We've also got, that's the front bumper just off the Mini. We've just took an engine out of a Mini Cooper S. Unfortunately, that engine is beyond repair. Another company, Gowan Dawson Building Service, that we do work for, they have just dropped us in. So it's getting pads and discs all around, a service and a front caliper. Unfortunately, they left the pads low for a little bit too long. So remember, if you see the light come on the dash, it says, obviously look at brake pads or check pads, whatever it says, check braking system, get it in your local garage, hopefully it'll be us. Get them checked, because rather than just putting pads in, now it's at the pads and discs and the caliper. So what could have been maybe a job for £150 is going to be 3 or 4 times that price. So this is the engine out of the Mini. That's outside. So this is actually, when you put water into the header tank, it was just flowing straight in the cylinder. So we need to see whether it was actually a cracked block or the cylinder head gasket, or it could have been a cracked head, but unfortunately this cylinder's cracked. So it's coming straight from the water jacket, straight into the piston. So this engine's not serviceable anymore. So we'll be looking for a new engine for that and get that back in the car after we price it up. That there's a cylinder head for it. Another engine out. It seems to be a common thing here at the minute. So engine out this old Boxster. This lady was on a track day. Unfortunately, it's only her second session out. A lot of smoke, misfire, and a tapping noise. The car was recovered back here from Cadwell Park. So on this engine, what's happened is it's actually the camshaft is wore through the bucket, which is what presses the valve down. So when it's wore through, it's then damaged the camshaft. So this now is going to need a new camshaft. We're going to put all new buckets in, even on the other side, and we'll once strip that side down, we'll check and make sure that doesn't need any sort of cam work. Whether we're going to go for fast road cams or a standard set, we're not sure yet. We're going to speak to the customer. But this engine probably took about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours to get the engine out. There was a couple of things seized, so these bolts were seized in here, but we managed to get past that. Now, unfortunately, every single stud that holds the exhaust manifold on snapped as well. So we're going to make a aluminium jig, I'll roll the engine over, and we'll get them drilled out and tap with new threads. Then we'll put some new studs in. This engine here, in this crate, this is the engine that has just gone into that transit. So that had actually had lost compression on 2 cylinders. Spoke to the customer, they want a new engine rather than sort of hunt around for a second-hand one, because we could have just got back exactly where we were before. So the new engine's in there. Andy done that yesterday. It's had obviously all the service items done. It had new injectors at the same time. We put a clutch and flywheel in, so hopefully that customer will get plenty of time on the road without any more hassle. Just want to go back again just to remind everybody, Can Phantoms, if you get them booked in before Christmas, you'll get them at the reduced price of $399, not the $495, and you can extend that booking once you've paid for it up until the end of March, and we're still on that price. And also, if you're not in our area and you're seeing this video somewhere else, we'll make sure that the other dealer, they'll do that for the same $399 for you. See you next time on the next episode. Hopefully get some more exciting stuff for you. See you next time.